Hello everybody, I'm Psychotic, that's also my screen name. Today we are back with episode 5 of our Medieval Dynasty Season 2. Today we're going to work on getting a donkey and getting some of the other animal buildings up and see if we can't get them situated the way that I'm hoping to. We're going to have to do a little bit of guesswork and some counting off, but we might be able to pull off what I want to. We're also going to be headed into winter, which will give us some time to do some questing and hunting since we don't have to fool around with the crops too terrible much. So without further ado, if you learn anything useful today or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. And if you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But we're going to go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we go in the pitch dark, so that's fun. This is the last day of fall. So what I would like to do is get our second field out over here. And then we're going to try to pace out a little bit what I want for the animal buildings to put along this side. And we're going to try to make it all one big pen so that they all link together. I don't know if it's going to work the way that I have hoped. Our big issue is going to be that we don't have access to the fold yet. We're still a ways away from it too. I don't know the exact spacing on the fold, and that's going to make this awkward because I want the fold first, and then I want the geese, and then I want the piggies, and then I want the stable. So we do have the piggies. We don't have the geese yet either. Maybe we could do pigs then geese. I'd really rather do it the other way though. This is going to be super awkward. It might actually be better to build the pigsty elsewhere. And like maybe on the other side, and then just move it when we're ready. Maybe we'll go that route. Maybe we'll just move the pigsty because I really want them to be in order that we use them the most for collection reasons. But we'll see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and sleep since it's so close to the end of the season. There's not a terrible lot that we can get done. The field's already ready to rock. We could gather some materials, but I don't really think it's going to be worth the effort. So we're going to go ahead and sleep till the season. Hey, Stusso! Oh, maybe that's something we should do, is make a donkey emote. That could be fun. Okay, so here it is, winter. We've got our donkey shed ready to rock over there. We did need some more sticks for it, but I really don't think that's going to matter. We do have a bunch of stuff that we want to sell, though. So we need to take that with us. So let's take all of our feathers. Let's take all of our fur. Let's take... St. John's wort. Don't care about that. We could make a few more. Let's see. 6 is 30. So let's take 30 of these sticks. And 6 of these stones. And we'll make some stone knives there. We'll take what knives we have. And we'll take our wooden spoons. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to go over there, buy the donkey, and then walk back to put the stuff on him because it's going to put him straight into the donkey hut over there. And we're not going to be able to whistle for him until he has the saddle on him. Sunken Land. No, I haven't even heard about it. I do want to check out Under a Rock when it comes out, though, but it's been coming soon for like a year and a half now, so we'll see how that goes. So that one looked fun. Oh, look at all these rocks over here. Rocks are so much easier to find in winter. I don't know why. Maybe it's all the white. I honestly don't know. You know what I forgot to grab was the shirts. That could be a problem. We might have to go back for the shirts, because that's going to be a lot of money. Yeah, I think we're going to go back for the shirts. Hopefully they're not too heavy. A lot of tree stumps over here. Thankfully, once we get the donkey, our weight issues will be a thing of the past, or at least partially. Can't believe I forgot materials for sale. That is not like me at all. I will look up Sunken Land after the stream, Stesso. Now, it alerted me that you dropped a comment about it, and then when I went to look at the comment and reply to it, it was gone. So I don't know if you deleted it or what's going on there. There they are. But I was a little alarmed by that because I had intended to look it up after stream, but it disappeared on me. Oh, this is going to be a long walk. Oh, maybe not that bad. I thought I was holding shift and apparently it didn't register. Wow, you can see that from clear out here. That's their windmill. I didn't realize that. No, psych. Leave the rocks be. We're never going to get there if I keep picking up all the rocks that I see. Sweet, we broke that stone knife. So that means that the next thing, we should probably nail one more critter. So that will damage one of the knives. Oh, no worries. I went to reply and it was gone, so I was confused. Nope, no biggie. I'll look into it. I've never actually heard of it, so I'll have to check that out. It's not like completely underwater like Subnautica or anything, is it? Look at all those rocks! Come on, you're killing me, game. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, like Waterworld. Okay, that could be interesting. This is the pig village. This is not the donkey village. I totally ran to the wrong place. But hey, we can offload some weight here. So let's start with the heaviest things. I feel like that would be the way to do it. Wow, He bought a lot more than I expected. Okay. Wow. But we can move at normal speed now, so that's a thing. And I think out of her, what I would like to do is get a couple of those max level healing potions as well, the healing 2s. So let's take 4 of those. That's going to cost us 300 coins, but we're going to make it right back. Like so.
Have a good day.
There we go. So now we've got some healing potions. 2 of those big level healing potions will completely heal a health bar. So by buying 4, we essentially have 2 extra health bars with us.
Products here.
We're already over 6 grand. This is nice. Granted, we're going to blow a bunch of it on a donkey here in just a minute, but I think we'll probably get a donkey and then we'll get a baby donkey and let it grow like we did last time. Cute little snowman. Can I steal the broom? Wait, you can collect the snowman? 2 sticks. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out because I don't want to say that I'm super interested if I don't know anything about it, because I might not be once I get into it. But I will definitely look at it after stream. That is the thing I will do. Because I do very much enjoy the survival genre. I think survival and RPG are my 2 biggest sections in Steam. And a bunch more rocks. The game is just absolutely out to get me. But now we have to wait for them. Hey, and a survival level. But we are about to lose a bunch of money on donkeys, so I think making a few extra knives with these rocks is probably not going to go amiss. There's an extra 12. So we'll sell these off, probably to the donkey lady. Oh, there's a quest here too. We should check that out since we still need Dynasty points in this season. Can I loot you? No. Oh, it's their hunter too.
It's nice to meet you.
What do you need? Craft tools. An axe? Sure. We can get you an axe, because that'll give us free production XP, and it's super easy to make. I'm assuming he wants a stone one, because usually they do. So that'll give us some free Dynasty and some free XP for production. What?
Farewell.
No? Oh, he wants 3 of them. Alright, well, that's still easily doable. That is why we should always check our quests before we try to complete them. That's what I get for trying to half-ass. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I do like free XP, and we did get some skills out of that, so we should probably take a look at those. We've got athlete. Right, we were working on solid as a rock for less damage taken. And then we did get a production level as well. So let's go ahead and do sewing expert, because we're sewing already, and we're not quite to the long cooking recipes. We will be soon, but... Do we only... Yeah, we only got 1 point. Okay. Our production's already level 7. We're almost maxed already. Are any of you farmers? Not a farmer, not a farmer.
How are you?
Alright. So from you, I'm going to want some horseshoes, a large saddlebag, and a saddle. And since you have 3 grand of our money, we are going to offload a bunch of useless things that we made specifically for money onto you. So where did the linen shirts go? There they are. And then we should have a bunch of knives left. We need to make sure to keep one of those back. And then... feathers. Alright, well, we didn't quite get all of our money back, but we are still around 6 grand. Now, when we buy the donkey, we're going to lose it all, so... What the... Oh, diplomacy. Excellent. So, barter. 2 points into barter, actually. So we're almost max on barter. We're going to buy the male donkey. Why is this happening? There we go. Alright, so there's the male donkey, and then we'll buy the full female so that we don't pay full price. And now we are all the way down to 800 coins. That hurt a lot. That's all of our 6 grand just went away. On the upside, we now have transportation. And to be honest, we've not even been in the game a year yet, and we already had over 6 grand, and we were buying recipes, so I'm not terrifically upset with that. I'm not super excited about being broke again, but I'm not super heartbroken either. I feel like that was an investment, not a cost. Unfortunately, that means that the plan for the pigs is going to have to be put on hold for a little bit. We can get the building up, but we're not going to be able to do much with actually purchasing pigs just yet. Although I think pigs are a little bit cheaper. I think the mounts are the super expensive ones. So if I remember right, the horses are like 10 grand. I think pigs are only 3 grandish. I could be wrong on that. It's been a minute since we had to purchase any. Let's grab what we can. We make some knives and at least clean her back out again. We're not going to get the money for the donkeys back. One, because we don't have expensive enough items to get it back, but also that money is gone because you buy it through the animal and not through the vendor. It actually is a money sink for the game. That money is just gone. Let's see what we can do with this. Only 4 more. I think I got more stones than I did sticks. I think that was my oopsie. Yeah. That's alright.
How's life treating you? Only the best products here.
Alright, so she's got 1,200. And now she has 500. So we're back up to 1,500 at least. At least we're covered for taxes. That's the important bit. Good. That is set to our village, so we can just follow the point. I would like to do a little bit of hunting on the way back to the village, though. Well, for the meat, for one, but also I want to get to where we can... Man, rabbits are worth so little XP. I don't want to go after that rabbit. He's not worth the effort. Oh, deer and boar here, huh? There's a boar. There's another boar. Oh no, that one's a rock. This one's still a boar, though. What? That seriously missed? Hey, Tier, how's things going, man? Yeah, that piggy was really getting after it, wasn't he? We're trying to get enough XP to where we can highlight animals. Alright, fine, I'll kill a rabbit. Chase him half across the godforsaken map trying to get a pig. I keep doing that even though I know it doesn't work because we don't have the skill yet. I could have sworn there were some wolves through there. You know, I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired today as well. I think we've got a storm rolling through tonight. I don't think it's in any danger of... Ooh, a copper sickle. I don't think it's in any danger of hitting during the stream, but I just, like about 4 o'clock, I got super tired with no real reason. So I'm wondering if there's a storm rolling through. Either that or I'm getting sick again, which I desperately hope is not the case. I absolutely hate being sick. There's so many rocks over here. There's a duck. I could get some feathers. Oh, no, water's too deep. We can't shoot here. We might go towards the other pigs that we know where they exist. We could probably bag a moose. I'm worried to try anything with a Winsent or a bear with stone arrows. I feel like that's not going to end in our favor unless we get super cheesy with it. I mean, I'm sure we could pull some cheese and get away with it, but I really don't want to. Alright. So now we want to ride him. And then we should be able to do... Yep. Okay. So we're gonna dismount. Get into his inventory, and we'll give him the things that we picked up. So the saddlebag, they're there. Iron horseshoes. And then we can hit I and then H and equip them. And there we go. Now we actually have a mount. I forgot how slow the donkey is compared to the horse. That's alright though. It's still faster than us. Or at least can run for longer than we can. Okay, so the clay jug we're gonna have to sell. We did collect more fur, and we've got more meat. You know what? Let's go cook that meat. And I would like to get some more hunting done, specifically to get that skill unlocked for us. But also it'll give us something to do during winter. We should see what other quests we can do, and see if we don't start heading towards them. Like there's one up here in Rolnica. So we can head towards Rolnica and see what that quest is and hunt along the way. Because if we go straight west across the water, there are some wolves over there, and wolves are going to give us the most experience other than Baron Vincent, and I don't feel like we're properly equipped to handle them just yet. So we're not gonna tangle with them just yet. I should probably eat something. We might need to buy a new flat bow here soon. We're almost to half. Once we get to half, I'll make sure to buy another flat bow, because I don't want to be caught without one, and we can't craft them yet. So. Now, last time we were over here, we got really lucky with the wolves because they had like a derp moment and just stared at us. Didn't snarl or anything. I don't know that we can count on that for a second time, though. I think that was a little low. Yep, first one was low. Okay, I don't see any others in the immediate vicinity. So we should at least have enough time to harvest. Alright, and grab our mist arrow. Alright, now we gotta be kind of careful looking for the other ones, because we can't highlight them yet. Is that a deer? That is a deer. I wouldn't mind getting some extra leather. Well, it was a little delayed on the death animation. That was... It dropped right away, but it didn't make the sound until we were like halfway to it. Alright. Oh, and there's another one. We almost need like a whistle or something to get them to look at you. And I know we have the whistle for the mounts, but I don't think it's actually going to do anything with the wildlife. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Did we seriously break our knife? Oh, we have plenty enough. Alright. So let's see if we can find those other wolves, because they're going to give more XP than the deer do. I just wanted to get that extra leather. Oh, or we can down another deer. If it's just going to keep feeding them to me, I guess we're just going to keep taking them. I see that buck over there. I don't know that... A buck's a two-shot at least. With our stone arrows. Well, there's two bucks over here. Jeez. I like RPGs, but I've been joking lately about how anything that lets me have my own little farm is a good game. You know what? You're right. I adore survival for the same reason. Anything with a level progression, or that lets me do things like what we're doing right now. Hunting and farming and building a village and whatnot, or even a home base. I love games like that. Especially if they'll let me automate things. That's like my bread and butter. My favorite mod for Minecraft back in the day was Industrial Craft, because it lets you completely automate stuff if you built the right machines and made them work together properly. And I know you can use the default mechanics to make certain types of farms, but it wasn't the same. Ah, there's another wolf. Come here, Wolfie. Where's the third one? There should be 3. I really struggle lately, though, too, with the things that people are calling RPGs. They're not things that we would have called RPGs back in the day. They're more hack and slash. It's not quite the same thing. But I think I'm just getting old. And back in my day... That is one of the most disappointing things about being an aging gamer, is when you finally, somewhere in your 30s, come to the realization that you are no longer the target audience for most video games. I don't see any bandits, but that doesn't mean they're not here. There are 2 camps side by side here. What are the chances? And neither of them are occupied. That's nuts. But I guess we'll take it. Ooh, boots. What do the boots look like? I don't know that I've ever had boots. They're -10 to heat protection and +20 to cold protection. We have fur shoes? What shoe? Yeah, we have fur shoes on, which are the same. So these are the same stats as our fur shoes, except they're actually boots. We're going with the boots, because that looks way better. Not that we can see our feet. But I like it. That was a good score. I know they're slightly damaged, but I don't really care. I was really hoping that we would get that skill unlocked. As it is, they're going to be in bed by the time we get to that town. I don't even remember why we were going to town. I already forgot. I'm sure I had a reason. I just don't remember what it was. So we were going to head... Oh, the quest! Right! My memory is shot today. I have no idea what's going on. I decided about 4 o'clock that I really, really wanted a nap, and then I looked at what time it was and realized that I couldn't get one. And here we are. I don't know where the third wolf went. We never did find him. Alright, I don't know if we ran out of sticks or stones. We ran out of sticks. We have plenty of stones. I don't think that's really going to reduce our weight as much as I'd hoped. Nope. Well, we could always do that. I think the quest giver is going to be in bed, though. I think we're a little late for that one. And we'll check, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be in bed. Oh, maybe not. I see people wandering. Ah, it's this guy. Hey, you.
Be welcomed, stranger.
Terrible storm needs resources. Okay. So let's see what... So we're going to get building tech points for this. Not very many, but that's alright. 17 logs? Why? Alright, well let's give him the stones that we have on us. At least. If it'll let us do the partial turn in, that'll alleviate some of our overburdened here. Yep, there we go. And then if we can find one of the vendors that's still awake, we can offload a bunch of these knives. And that should get rid of the rest. Nah, they're already in bed. Alright, well it is what it is. So 17 logs. No, 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 no. I wonder if we don't head off into the woods in search of something other than birch. Actually, let's call Donkey anyway, because we can dump some of our heavy crap on him. Anything that's going to be weighing us down. Like the 106 meat. That was a lot of weight. Our axes we're going to need. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, now all of these can't be birch, can they? They're all going to be birch, just because I said that. Oh, we're halfway there. At least we can throw these on Donkey or get ourselves on Donkey. It's not gonna end well. There we go. Where you at, buddy? There you are. Now, I don't know if it's going to let us turn this in while he's asleep. I hope it will, but I doubt it. If it won't, then we'll just load these up on Donkey and continue our hunting, even though it's going to be hard to do at night. I don't want to run all the way home and then have to come all the way back up here. Oh, he's still wandering. Excellent. Sweet. So we got the quest done too. Now, how close are we to that hunting level? Oh, did we get a hunting level? We did get a... We got a hunting level. I just didn't notice. Fantastic. So, hunting just got a lot easier. Because now we can see animals with our glow, which makes hunting at night irrelevant. In some cases, it's even easier. There's a rabbit. Sengoku really needed something like this. It is absolutely game-changing. I don't know how I missed that tree. I thought for sure we were going down. Okay, so this is going to be kind of an interesting layout. So we can at least get our meat off a donkey and our leather. So as much as I would like to start making money off of leather, we're going to need it for bags. At least for a little bit. But that is quite a bit more cooked meat that we can put in there. So let's eat what we need. Alright, we want to keep 20 out, so put it 108. There we go, they should be good for a while. There are only 3 buckets left? Seriously? They've already gone through 2 buckets worth of water. I don't see any buckets in here. Oh, I bet they were stacked. That was just me being dumb. Okay, so there's our simple bags that we will need for that. Put our log in there and our feathers in there. I would like to start working on the building for the piggies. So I think what we'll do is we'll start out by throwing down the field that we're gonna have. Oh my. That's not a very good corner, is it? No, it's not. Let's try coming from this side. Oh, that's not really a great corner. Oh no, yeah, that'll work. How does it line up over here? Yeah, that's better. That's an orchard. I am really struggling today. It's like, why is it 5 by 5? And we do eventually want a 5 by 5 orchard, just not right here. And you know, we could actually get this started. We don't have the fertilizer for it, but we could at least get it furrowed. That's probably not a terrible idea. We still have a little ways to go before the houses that I'm interested in. But, see, we only have 26 fertilizer. That's not very much. We don't really have enough wooden hose either. Now, let's take a look at some of the recipes, because I know we have some extra money, and I know I would much rather spend it on pigs. But some of these recipes are going to be useful, like the copper hoe. Copper hammer, copper axe, copper shovel, sickle, knife, arrows. I'm not worried about the spear. Yeah, let's... How are we doing on money? We still have 600 left. In the barn, we're going to want flour and probably daub, but I'm not going to worry about daub just now. We really want animal feed. Herbalist hut we're not really going to worry about. Now the longbow could be nice, but I would much rather wait until we get down here for the recurve. And then in our woodshed, no, none of that's important. Have a good night, Stesso. Sleep well, man. Could do some standing torches. Nah, that'd be a waste of money at this point. So in the kitchen, we've already got the potage. We need kitchen 2 for the next step, don't we? Wow, we're almost to the smithy 2. We're really close to the smithy 2. I kind of regret buying all those copper recipes now, because we're going to need to buy all the ones for bronze here very shortly. The sewing hut 2 is where things are really going to open up. Resource storage. So yeah, for this we need hunting, traps, and fishing. So we're going to have to keep up hunting, as we don't have anybody in the hunting shed at the moment. But let's go ahead and do some work with our hoe. I'm not going to bother fertilizing it. We don't have the fertilizer for it. I just want to get it grubbed up at least. That way it's only a couple of steps next time. We are going to need at least one more hoe. This is way easier to do in the winter, by the way. You can totally see better. I'm hoping that the XP from this will actually get us further down the tree towards the fold, because that's going to be a key part of how I want to set that up. So I think I'm going to put all of the animal buildings on the west side of this field. And I would like to put them in the order that we use them most frequently, to where the horse is at the very end, farthest away from where all the production buildings are, and with the fold closest. We're also going to put up, when we get the stable for the horses, we are going to remove the donkey shed, and we're actually going to put a second fold there, specifically to put the babies when they're born. That way they don't eat food and waste resources, since we don't get anything out of them, because they will still mature and will not starve to death. So we can put them there until they're grown and then move them back to the fold proper. That'll also help us to keep babies coming. And that's the end of that. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's a log and 5 sticks. I knew it was a log and sticks, I just didn't know how many. And then over here is going to be where all the houses are on this side of the field. We're going to have streets going this way, and just do blocks of houses out this way. At least that's the plan. It is subject to change. That's still a ways out, because we want the tier 3 houses before we actually start going crazy with the housing district. For now, all of our houses are tier 2, so we're actually just going to make them out of basic materials. We're not going to make them stone, and we're going to throw them up down by the river. That way they're not in the way and we can tear them down without any problems, because eventually where they're at now is where we're going to put the market stalls. And since we don't have market stalls yet, and we will get the house 3s long before we get the market stalls, that's a pretty safe place to put them. I'm going to try to stagger out our people a little bit better this time around, though. Totally waited until you had the biggest houses to build more than a couple. Yep. Yeah, we needed some. Like, we have people getting us logs, we have people getting us stone right now, and I want to get farmers. But other than that, I don't really want to fool around with the houses too much. And production, because we don't have the craft times enabled on this season, the production is not nearly as important as the actual material gathering is. We need harvesters more than producers, because we can make a bunch of stuff really fast now. Yeah, there we go. I hear you, donkey. That is one thing that I like about the donkey over the horse, is the horse is freaking annoying. It's super loud and it whinnies super often, whereas the donkey is fairly quiet. He does let you know when things are going on sometimes, but for the most part, he's pretty quiet. Alright, let's go see about getting some meat. We're not actually going to cook all of the meat that we pick up this time around. We're going to save it for when we get cabbage. Now, if I remember right, there were some wolves over here too. I think we accidentally despawned the deer. That scared me. No bandits, though. Ooh, we'll take the rot. We need that for fertilizer. But I think we accidentally despawned the deer that were nearby when we put up the field. I think it's slightly too close, because I haven't seen them since we put it up. Oh, hello, wolves. That's not good. No! Stop drinking! He broke my spear. Would you quit with the zigzagging? And his friend over here didn't even notice that entire altercation. Are you serious? Can we please hit something? Thank you. Was doing so well, too. Okay, so let's see. We should have enough broadleaf. Oh, God, yes, we have enough broadleaf. So we're going to have to go after that other one that I winged. Because honestly, even if he didn't have one of my arrows sticking out of him, and even if we didn't want the XP, it's cruel to injure an animal and not kill it. And I know it's a video game, but still, it's good practice. Not practice for killing animals, but it's good practice to not leave an injured, suffering animal running around. Alright, seriously, what is my issue? Why can I suddenly not hit anything? I was doing fine. Yeah, even in a game I can't leave them to suffer, it's just not right. I was doing so well, and now I can't hit the broadside of a barn. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hello. Apparently links take more arrows than I thought. Now it looks like we have a quest over here. Danica. We should see what that's about. I don't mind the buck getting away. He's going to take too many shots. I mean, I guess we can take him out. I wasn't going to. I was going to let him run, but he stopped super close. Okay, let's readjust our arrows here because for some reason the arrows don't like to stack with each other in the equip slot. We're gonna have to make some more here soon. Those are bandits. This is either going to be awesome or awful. That is not a bandit. I totally just shot an arrow at the guy that runs the fast travel. Oh boy. That didn't hit you, did it? I think it did hit him because it's not out here. But it didn't seem to do him any harm, so that's good.
Hello, traveler. Goodbye.
Not accepting complaints about my pricing at this time. Yep. Oh, hey. Do we have any farmers here? We do. We have a female farmer.
Hello there.
Do we have a house for her? I think we do. I think we do have a house for her. Great. So now we need to move this family into the other house. Into the simple house. The simple small house is mine. Yeah. Okay, and then her from the simple house to the other simple house. Yes. And then we'll move her into the simple house that is by the farmland. And then we will assign her to the farm shed for now. She will eventually move into the barn when we get some male farmers. So we're actually going to have to go into the fields over here. And we're going to change field 1 and field 2 over to flax. So that it's ready to go when the time comes. Because that's going to be the next plant cycle. She's a hunter. Too bad we can't put 2 females in the same house, because I would love to have her as a hunter to get us meat. But the farmer's going to be more important. It's going to save us more time and effort in the long run. I don't know if we'll be able to pick up this quest. I think the person is sleeping. She is. So let's hunt in the vicinity. We know there's some piggies nearby. Some boars. We'll just hunt in the vicinity until everybody's up. Because I also would like to buy some fertilizer for that other field. Because she will take care of it during winter because the other one's already sown. So we can come up by our old house up here and get the pigs. Our old house, our old build site. Ah, he ducked. He leaned forward right as I released. So yeah, there should be 2 pigs, like, right up over here. Yep, there they are. And then we should have some wolves up in here too. Should be 1 on this side of the river and 2 on the other. We just have to watch out for the Winston. There's a buck. I don't remember you guys being here, but I'll take it. Every little bit's hunting XP, and it's extra meat and extra leather, which is all going to be very important. Just have to make sure that the wolves don't get the drop on us. Of course. Is that another buck? Nope, that's a doe. I'm not going to be able to get a headshot. Nope. There's the other buck. Oh, right in the back of the head. I'm gonna wind up super overburdened from all the meat. But that's okay. This will give us some, a little bit of leeway. And this is what winter's good for, so. You the male? You are. And that's a fox over there. I'm really surprised that we haven't run into the wolves yet, or the stream. I wonder if I got turned a little bit. No, there's the stream. Oh, I hear a wolf. Yeah, there should have been one on this side. And 2 on the other. Because this is the waterfall. We're down... We should have already encountered them. Well, there's one. Yeah, I don't know where the one on the other side is. Or where his buddy is. Oh! Found his buddy. Oh, looks like all three of them are on this side for some reason this time. So I saw another one up through the trees up there. Weird. Oh wow, that went in through his mouth. Oh no, that's a moose. That's not another wolf. Don't ask me how I mistook a moose for a wolf. That's only about a 400, 500 pound difference. We might be able to take a moose. Mostly it's the bear and the Winsent that I think are going to be bad. I would love to call Donkey and offload some of this stuff. I'm just worried about one of the wolves that we haven't seen yet taking a chunk out of him. And I might risk it now that we're out of the woods. Oh, good. Yeah, the moose wasn't that bad. Except for 2 of the arrows that rolled off. Arrows have a tendency to fall out of the prey at some point. Alright, well that's good shape then. So we can throw the deer skulls and like in here. And try to find that last wolf. I can't believe we haven't got another level of hunting yet. So we were such a low level. Skills. Oh no, we're not even halfway to the next level. Okay. I'd really like to put some points in this for the extra materials, but I want steady hand first because I'm not a great shot. And that will help make up for that. I guess knowing your weaknesses and compensating for them is still a strength, right? Where is that third wolf? He should be through here. There's a badger. Alright, fine. Let's go back and get this quest done. Of course, now I'm going to see all the deer and wolves and whatnot because we're on Donkey. Ah, those are lynxes. Okay, so let's go see what this quest is about and try to sell off some stuff. So the fur is basically just money. We're not even going to bother making anything out of it. Is anything else that's required? There's nothing that takes just fur to make. And everything else is going to require other materials that are better spent elsewhere. So the fur is realistically just for selling, as far as we're concerned. Alright, I'm going to sell these deer skulls too, and these feathers, and the fur. We're going to keep the leather and the meat though. Okay, we don't want apple, we want cherry, so we're selling that. I'm going to sell all this clay crap that we found. The cudgel, the feathers, the furs, the fur shoes that we bought, we're going to get rid of those. That pouch that we found, because ours is bigger. Okay, stone knives, we'll keep one extra. Alright, that looks good. Alright, and now we need to get at least 100. Realistically, we need more, closer to 200, but alright, let's screw it. We'll go all in. We'll buy all of his fertilizer. Meet me part way, donkey. I'm way too heavy. You know what? We could eat some of our meat. That'll reduce our weight. Not by a terrible lot, but every little bit helps. Okay, you hold on to that for me while we figure out what this quest needs. And it's outside? I think it's the woman. Yeah.
Greetings, stranger.
Need a strong man. The food went missing. So what food do you need? Hopefully it's just meat. Meat and fish. Crap. Meat we've got in spades. Fish is not a thing that we have. We could go up to the lake and shoot some out of the water. That's an option. We could buy some, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they do have a cook. I don't know that she's going to have enough, though. We need 3 fish. Please be selling 3 fish.
Only the best products here.
Oh, good.
Stranger, see you soon.
Alright, well, that cost us 15 coins, but that's alright. It's going to get us Dynasty points, and that's what's important. What else is it going to give us? And 60 coins, so we actually come out ahead. No biggie. There we go. How are we doing on Dynasty? Well, we're almost to 2,500. Alright, who's missing what for... Really? He's out of axes. You have an axe? Alright, hunting, we don't have anybody in there. Farming, what's she need? Nothing. She's doing her thing. Oh, right, because we threw the hose in storage, so she should be fine. She's going to run out of fertilizer, but we're going to bring some, so that's not a problem. Especially since we just finished that quest, so we can go ahead and snag Donkey. We're going to take everything off of him, though, because it's less weight when we're carrying it as far as Donkey's concerned than it is when he's carrying it. So we're going to head north and head home. I can't tell if he's moving slow or if I'm still just used to horse speed instead of donkey speed. I feel like he's moving right. It felt like it was slow at first, but now that he's galloping, I think it's just me not being used to the donkey. Because he's slower, but he can carry a whole lot more. Well, not a whole lot more. He can carry more, but I think it's only like 5 kilograms, which is why we wound up moving to the horse anyway. Because originally I was going to stick with the donkey just because it can carry more, but... Oh, you know what? We don't have the skill either that makes the mounts move faster. That's probably part of it. What is she doing? No! She just dug up half the field of rye. She just dug up half the field of rye. That's... You're fired. Oh my god. Well, there went all those profits. That's insane. I really feel like kicking her out of the village. Except she won't learn her lesson because she's an NPC and not a real person. No, I didn't want to cook all of that. I just realized that we meant to keep that for when we get the cabbage. That sucks. That sucks hard. That's a pretty big setback. Half of our field of rye just got cleared out. So that's 100 fertilizer that was just wasted. The 50 that I put down and the 50 that she just replaced it with. That's also 50 rye seed that is wasted, which kind of sucks too. So, yeah. Do we have any more rotten here? No. So we'll put this in there because I don't think that's enough to make anything out of. I am very, very disappointed with her. So, noted, if you have a crop that takes more than one season to grow, don't change it early or they will just dig it up. Because that's exactly what she did. She dug up exactly half the field before I caught it. In preparations for planting the flax that I told her to plant, she decided that whatever was growing there could go away. Wait, she wasted... Yeah, she fertilized the whole thing. Oh, no, she didn't. Yeah, she's just grubbing over the plants. Okay. That's so stupid. You're fired. That's disappointing. So lesson learned. Yeah. They will waste your resources if you tell them things like that. I figured she would let the rye grow out and then harvest it like normal. But apparently you have to wait until that season to actually make the change, or they will just destroy stuff and use that. You know what, we'll just make 15 of them. That way we don't have to babysit him. That's super disappointing. We are going to have to do something for money. We were counting on that rye to pay our taxes, and we're only going to get half of it now. And most of that's going to go to replanting the next year, so we're going to have to do something to get money back. So it looks like we're back to collecting sticks. Right? I agree, Tirte. That's... It wouldn't be that hard. Ultimately, though, I only have myself to blame because I shouldn't have tried to preempt it. And now we know. It's just disappointing. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. You know, we have quite a few simple bags now, and we did just bring back a bunch more leather. We should see if we can make the recipe for those shoes. The ones that are the best use of leather. Because that'll help offset the cost a little bit. So let's grab what we've got for leather. Got 29. It's not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. I don't remember. Was it simple shoes? Let's see. Let's pull this up. Leather, simple shoes. Yep. So, unlock those. And we're only going to make 3 pairs, apparently. But that's a start. It's extra money. We wanted to keep the leather and put the shoes on there. So yeah, those are 100 a piece. Then we can put a bunch of these knives on there, and we can make some more knives based on what we picked up. So I had originally planned on working on animals today. And I mean, we did get the donkey, but I had planned on getting pigs as well, and now we're barely going to be able to cover taxes. Well, we've got enough money for taxes. It's not going to double over to a day and a half, but still not super excited. Affording the pigs is definitely going to be harder. We're probably going to have to wait to actually purchase the pigs until summer so that we get the flax income. But I think what I'm going to do is instead where we plan on putting the houses is where I'm going to put the pigsty for now, over on this side. And we will move it back. We'll destroy that and move it to where I want it once we have the fold unlocked. I think that's going to be the easiest way to handle that. Let's have it down over here. Because eventually this is going to be houses. The first row is going to be up against the field facing this way, and then we'll alternate with the street in between each one. So that they're back to back, but the fronts have a street, have a walkway. Oh no, see, that one went down with a single headshot. The last badger I tried to attack took like 6 arrows. Weird. Although it was fur instead of leather. So I would really like to get us some more leather. To make some more shoes for sale. Hello. I think we may have already raided this one. Yeah, we already raided this one. I feel like everything over here is just fur. Of course, it probably would have been better if we hadn't despawned those deer by mistake. Those are moose. That was a miss. That was a bad shot. I'm gonna stop rushing shots. Well, there's some leather, at least, between the pig and the moose. I really don't like hunting moose, though. You wind up having to chase them too far when all you have the stone arrows. We really need to get the secondary storage set up over at the cave mouth and work on getting some copper coming in, especially since we're almost to bronze. If we could get that going a little bit, that would go a long way towards helping out with the firepower issues. So as much as I would prefer to have iron to take out bears and or Winsent, bronze is probably perfectly adequate. Ah, that was a bad shot. Seriously? Thank you. Oh, and it broke when it hit the ground too, because of course it did. That's alright. I was just collecting sticks and rocks to make more arrows. We'll be alright. How are we doing on XP for that? For hunting? So we're a little over halfway now. So we've gotten 60 XP just in what we've done today. So that's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not awful either. Hunting XP is one of the harder ones for me to do. Part of the reason is I'm a terrible shot, and the other part is I seem to lose interest fairly quickly with once you clear out an area of animals. It starts to become boring looking for more. Or clearing huge swaths of areas multiple times trying to find one animal that you missed. So I think they don't respawn until... I think it takes a couple of days, possibly a season, for them to respawn. So it takes a little bit to... If you hunt out around your house like we have been, it's going to be a little bit before we can actually hunt around the house again. I also don't want to fool around with the moose any more than I have to. Because we just don't have enough firepower to bring them down quickly and efficiently. And realistically, these rabbits are kind of a waste of our time because they're just fur and meat. The meat isn't a huge waste of time, but the fur is just selling it as is. The leather's really what we want, and we haven't seen much of the leather carriers up here. Like, we need some more pigs, we need some more deer. There's a buck. Maybe, yeah, pigs, deer, Winsent and moose, but those two are going to be too painful to drop. So let's see, it looked like there was another doe and buck straight ahead, so we'll get them too and then head back and see if we can't make some more shoes out of them. I still can't believe it takes multiple deer to make a single pair of shoes. That's just nuts to me. Uh-oh. Are we completely out of arrows? Well. Alright, so it looks like most of the does are safe because we are out of arrows. Well, that gave us 2, so we should be able to take both does as long as we're careful about it and don't miss. Alright, I don't know where the other one went. That's the other buck up there. And the buck's going to take both arrows to down, so we're not even going to fool with him. I really hope that we don't encounter any bandits on the way home, because being short on arrows is going to make that really rough. Like, really, really rough. Are you the doe or the buck? You're the doe. Yeah, hi. Alright, well, at least we got the leather I was after. I did not realize just how far afield we wandered. I wouldn't mind getting a bird or two for some feathers, because we are going to have to make at least 3 more crafts of arrows. We're also getting to the stages now where we're going to have to buy a new flat bow sooner rather than later. So I don't like letting it get much below half before I have a spare. Logs. Free logs! What? It said he was 2 meters away, and I turned around and he was like under the graphics, and then he teleported. The donkey teleportation's kind of buggy. That's a moose. 2 of them. Some birds. All of this is birch. Well, not all of it. There's one that's not. Most of this is birch. That is a whole lot of trees for only 2 logs apiece. Thankfully, we've got the logger up though, so we're in good shape there. That's gonna help out quite a lot. Are you guys just hanging out in the field? Like, what the hell's going on here? What? That's... She lives there, and he lives with the other production person. So, did I just witness an affair? Because they were like right up in each other's faces, and then when they noticed me, they split apart, and she went into the house and he wandered off. That was interesting. They kinda are, yeah. Did you see the episode last season where I had a guy hanging out behind my house with a lit torch while my wife and kid were asleep in the house? Yeah, that was creepy as hell. And then he acted like the timing was perfect for me being a smartass and him actually responding. I know it was just him randomly responding, or randomly acting, but it looked like he was responding to what I'd said. It was crazy. Do I not have any more cooked meat on me? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, we got another 130 meat. So that's good. And some extra fur. How are we doing for stones and sticks? I don't know that we need more stones. We might be alright to make more arrows. Let's put the logs away, though. And the single leather. Oh, that's a chest, not a table. There we go. There we go. That'll give us 30 more arrows. Ah. Okay, so what other production buildings are we missing? I think we actually have... So we could upgrade the workshop to a workshop too. That's probably not a bad idea. And I believe we have the logs for it now. Yeah, we're over 100 logs, so that's good. So this will at least let us work with clay. I don't really plan to until we get the tavern, but I think it'll also let us have 2 people work in there, so we can get them to make wood vials for us. Which we still need to purchase the recipe for, actually, now that I think about it. And we could probably use a lot of these logs to make wood vials and get a bunch of money back. That's probably not a terrible idea. We need 3 sticks. 1, 2, and 3. So remember, making the wooden vials actually gives you 60 per log profit. Okay, so we need 1 more log, and then we need 12. So we need 13 more logs, 12 of which need to be turned into planks. I don't want to use all of our logs to turn them into vials, though. I would like to use a lot of them, but I don't want to use all of them because we're still going to need some to build, like, the pigsty and whatnot. Okay. There we go. Workshop upgraded. So let's actually, yeah, let's get that recipe while we're here. Wooden vials. So we've got, I want to keep around 32 logs, I think. Well, let's take 30. And see what that gives us as far as weight for the vials. Because that's going to go a long way. Now that we have the donkey to carry the weight, we can use those to get some of our money back before winter's over. Unfortunately, most of it's gone because the animals, but we can at least hit up some of the towns. I totally forgot to turn these into planks. There's the smithy, and there's... Yeah, having these closer to the storage I think was a better idea. I liked the way that our other town was laid out for aesthetic reasons, but it was not very good for getting your materials where you needed them. Logistically, it was not fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and call in Donkey. Alright, so we can take these out. We can put the fur in. We need to see if there's extra fur in storage. Got extra simple shoes. And we've got a crap ton of stone knives and a crap ton of wood vials. So I think that's what we'll probably start out with next time around. Is we will go on a sale run and see what we can do with what we've got. So I feel like we've got quite a bit. Let's get Donkey completely loaded up so that it's good to go. Fur. No, that's all the fur we have. I have a hard time believing that with as many rabbits and things as we nailed. Alright. Nope, we don't have enough sticks. So how many logs are left? We've got 48. Let's take another 30, or another 10 rather, and make more vials just in case. That'll leave us 38, which should be enough for a single building of our choice. Definitely once he's crafted some more. Yeah, that's going to put us in good shape for sales, I think. It's not going to be enough to make us as wealthy as we were. We're not going to get 6 grand out of this load, but we'll get a bit. So, man, that's 800 vials, 6 pairs of shoes, 17 knives, 19 fur, and a bunch of feathers. Yeah, I think we can make that work. It is getting to be about that time tonight, though, guys. We didn't get nearly as much done as I had hoped, but we did get quite a bit of hunting done, and can finally use the alt skill to check for hostile mobs, so we don't have to worry so much about accidentally stumbling into wolves. That's going to help quite a lot. But if you learned anything useful today, like the whole they will harvest your field if you change it before the harvest time is up. Yeah, do not change your field, what you're telling them to grow in the field, until you are actually ready for it to be harvested, because they will tear up what you've already got. They'll just destroy it and try to replant. So that is definitely something that we learned today that is going to be very, very useful going forward. So, but yes, if you learned anything useful today, or if you had half rations until you earn back the gold, I agree, Tirte. I feel like that is more than reasonable. I was all for kicking her out, except she wouldn't learn her lesson because she's an NPC. It would hurt us, not her. But, yeah. But yeah, if you guys learned anything useful tonight, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, unfortunately, we are off for the night, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.